Morning! Today we are going to do a lovely gentle yoga class that you can do when you have 10 minutes. You just need some space and time for you. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. If that's cross-legged, great. If it's not, however works for you. Sitting up as tall as you can. Close your eyes and then we'll just take a couple breaths. So just notice how easy your breathing is. If you had a stressful morning, a stressful day, it might be a struggle. You just got up. And then notice how your body's feeling. Are you feeling fabulous? Or are there some tight areas? My neck is a bit tight today, so I'm going to start with that. Feel free to open your eyes or keep your eyes closed. We're going to take both hands on the back of our head. We're going to sit up tall again and just gently press our chin towards our chest. So I love this stretch. It stretches your trapezius, which is like a butterfly or diamond shape across your back, connects to your neck, the middle of your spine, and across your two shoulders. So you may notice a sensation down the middle of your back from this stretch. This stretch, when you sit up tall, stretches out your fascia as well as your muscles. Your fascia is not the easiest tissue to stretch. It's our connective tissue that kind of keeps us stable. And it's the hard tissue like your plantar fascia in your foot and your IT band down the side of your thighs. So it's that hard to stretch tissue. Just a couple more breaths. So throughout this class, just breathe how you wish, unless I say breathe this way. Gently release. And then we're going to take one hand on the side of our head, gently pull across. Our arm is going to reach either, you can rest it on your knee on the floor or reach away. Now this is a nerve stretch as well, so if you get pins and needles, just back away a little. Very gently swap over for the other side. And then come back, just give your shoulders a little roll. If you wish to stretch out your neck some more, we can take our chin to our chest. Chin from shoulder to shoulder. Maybe do that a couple times and either stick with that or maybe go all the way around. Do a couple rotations. You might notice a few pops and cricks in your neck. I certainly do. You need a new pillow. Okay, and then change direction. And then come back. Okay. So from there, we're just going to sit up tall. We're going to take ourselves into a forward fold. So you may be here, you may be able to get all the way down. What we want to do is keep our sit bones back and down on the floor. So if you find yourself tipping forward, just sit yourself back up. And then whichever position you're in, we're just going to take some nice deep breaths. So it's a nice one to stretch out your lower back and the outside of your hips. bring yourself back in. So from there, we're just going to reach our right arm up and over into a side stretch. So you may be more upright, you might be able to take your forearm down to the floor and reach over more. Again, we want to try and keep our sit bones down, so rather than leaning over like this, that's where we get the stretch if we anchor our hips to the floor. Lovely, and then bring your arms up as you breathe in. We're going to twist to the right, the left, sorry, as we breathe out. So right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you, looking over that shoulder. Unless your neck is sore, you could always look forward or just straight ahead. And then I notice my shoulder is up around my ear, so I'm just relaxing that down. And then my left hand is going to reach in front and cross over to my right knee. So my arms are crossed together. I'm going to press my back behind me. So I'm going to round my spine, take my chin towards my arms, and a nice stretch between my shoulder blades. Lovely. And then bring the back of your palms to touch, or maybe wrap your arms around so your palms touch together. We're going to lift our elbows up. Moving my head around because my neck's a bit sore. Maybe press your arms away. Just change the angle slightly. Gently undo. Good. So from there, we're just going to take our other shin in front, sitting up tall. Bring yourself into that forward fold. So just go to where you can. Keep your sit bones down on the floor, and take a few breaths. Is breathing in yoga. There are lots of different breaths, but I always say as long as you're breathing, it's okay. And coming up, you're going to take that side stretch. You're reaching your left arm over this time. So just checking your shoulders are down away from your ears. Breathe in as you reach up, and then twist to the right this time as you breathe out. So shoulders down, just looking over that shoulder or wherever your neck allows. Crossing your right arm in front of your left this time. You're going to take that rounded spine. Lovely, and then bring the back of your palms to touch or wrap your arms around, and then reach your elbows up towards the ceiling. And then maybe take your arms away from you so your elbows will come in towards your chest this time. Gently undo. So you're going to stay seated. I'm just going to cross the other way because it's my preferred way to do. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So we're going to breathe in as we lift our chest, look up towards the ceiling, and then breathe out as we round. So we're just going to hold onto our knees. So breathe in and breathe out. It's always nice to move your spine around. Good, and then you can stick with this, or maybe you might want to start to add some circles in. So you move your ribs to one way, chest forward, ribs the other way, and then round. And weirdly enough, sometimes when I do this, I get DOMS in my abs, so it's a good core exercise as well. Lovely, and then round the other way. So we are just going to go onto our back for one more minute. I said 10 minutes, it's slightly over, but I think that's okay. Hug your knees into your chest, rock your knees in, rock your back into the floor even. And we're going to let our right leg go to the floor. Pull your left knee across your body. So you can allow your shoulder to lift off the floor. You may have heard other yoga teachers say that's not supposed to happen, but I always think go with your body. So your knee may touch the floor, it may not. That's okay either way. I just think it's nice to twist our bodies sometimes. Come back to the middle. So we're going to take our left leg to the floor, right knee hugs in, take it over the other way. Lovely. Coming back, hug both knees in. I'm going to give you a choice, so you can either lie yourself down on the floor or you can come back up to sit. So I'm going to come back up to sit, so I'm just going to roll up into my comfortable seat. Sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. If you're lying down on the floor, just find a comfortable position. And we're just going to take some breaths. And notice how your breath feels now. Hopefully you're able even to breathe deeper, slower. And maybe you have different sensations in your body. Maybe you feel like you have more space. Maybe you feel lighter. Maybe you feel happier. So I love that. So if you are happy, take your hands together in front of your heart. May open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I'll see you again soon.